YouTubers, another look at my 20 kilowatt Honeywell generator. Honeywell is just an upgraded version of the Generac. It's actually powered by a Generac motor. Comes with the digital display. Of course, it's saying ready to run. I'm going to run it for you today. It's a nice little package. We got the air filter right there. We have the dipstick for the oil check. Easy access to changing the oil. They require a 530 synthetic oil. That's what's suggested, and I'm going to stay with the suggested oil. But it's a really nice setup. The battery's a little bit difficult to get in and out, but once it's there, you don't have to mess with it too often. There's like a 6-month maintenance requirement. But I got the cold weather package. I went all the way with this as far as all the bells and whistles. I have a remote panel that I could run it from the inside of my house. It goes up to 300 feet. There's also a heat pad under the battery that in the winter it's actually getting power supplied from the house. It's a low voltage, but when the temperature drops to I think like below 25 degrees, the pad under the battery actually keeps the battery to a nice warm temperature. But I'm going to run it now. It's in auto mode right now, but it's as simple as just pressing manual and it'll start right up. It's a little loud, like I said, because it's air cooled, but let me show you the inside panel here. You got a couple of breakers for the, you have a courtesy outlet here. All right, it's right in the top right hand side of the generator. You have a separate breaker. That's like a courtesy panel for like neighbors, or if you wanted to run a cord when there was an outage to power something else up. Just a simple outlet, but it's a nice setup. Right now the light is green. That means ready to run, ready to go. If there was an outside failure, this would kick on. Within 12 seconds, it would be all powered up. I'll walk around the back a little bit, and it's a pretty neat setup. Propane guys came in. They put up their own regulator and piped in the propane tank. That's the electric. The gray conduit going up is the electrical supply. Of course, it had to be grounded. The ground rod actually goes in about 8 feet deep. They had a hard time getting it down. Had to pull it out a few times and retry it, but they finally got it. And here's the tank, a 330-gallon brand new tank. I opted on purchasing the tank for the fact that I could shop around now. I use a local guy, but I bought the tank, so if his prices go up and I want to price around, I could have anybody fill this tank up. I think that's the way to go, rather than a rental. And of course, with generators, sometimes you're not going to make the minimal, yearly minimal, and they're going to charge you probably $200 a year just because you're not making the minimum. But hopefully, we won't have to use this thing. But let me start it up for you. My next video will be with it running and with the panels on. It changes the sound drastically, knocks it down a bunch of decibels. Okay, see you on the next one.